Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to JJ's Cryptic Corner. Not a fan of this music. I'm not a fan of this intro music. I can't work with this. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta go back to the other music. Yeah. Oh my gosh. This is so much better. Whoever said this music sucks has horrible taste in music. This is sexy live stream time. It's Thursday night. We're gonna look at Bitcoin. We're gonna look at SNEK. We're gonna look at Cardano. We're gonna look at XLM. We're gonna look at SUI. We're gonna look at Sol. We're gonna look at HBAR. We're gonna look at Render and Ondo. We're gonna look at every single one of them. Super bullish, extra pumpy, mega candle incoming. Guys, am I echoing? I can hear myself echoing. Hey, I'm in a different house. We're in a different house right now. I love this house. This is the coolest house. There's a river right out my back window. The internet router's in my room. I have a door to the bathroom. There's the door to exit the room, which I'm assuming every room has. I mean, I don't know. I'm not gonna get into that. That took a dark turn. Guys, welcome. Happy Thursday. Market's looking super duper chill at the moment. Bitcoin is at 104,423. Let's update our liquidation heat map and see where these lines take us. Let me know if I get a little too quiet, guys. I'm feeling a little sensual today. I don't know why. Super duper chill. I got most of my work done at my job. Like, what's left is very chill, like detail work. So, and I've been listening to my podcasts and stuff. 105, 600. It's been a chill time. $105, 759. What else do we got? Let's do one more up here while we're at it. 106, 234, or should I go right here? 105, 917. Let's do that one. I got some drama. Some gossip. 104, 174. So the guy that we rented the skid steer from gave us a busted machine, 104,016. Which is fine. You know, we were renting a used machine, and he showed up and he like maintenance that. He was super cool the whole time. He goes to pick up the machine today. 103,778. And he tries telling us that we like busted the back door. And the back door was busted when we got it. Like we had to strap it shut. Because somebody clearly backed into something with his machine. And he's like, you busted the machine. I'm like, no, we didn't. I don't know. It's just stupid. Let's see. Tyler said XLM flipped SUI in market cap. Tyler said that's way better. See, Tyler has good taste in music. I didn't comb my beard pre-stream. But he said, you moved, JJ, or just visiting? I'm just visiting. This is our second rental down in Georgia. Sunday or Monday is going to be my last day here. Or at least a little bit. Project's almost done. James Neal said, talk about Toshi or Turbo yet? Not yet. Tyler said, all right, Trump, LMAO. I love this house. This is the best house. The only house. Make houses great again. This is a good house. I love this house. Hoff said, Fahid morphing into Philly. Shake my head. How? I don't understand. Look at my mustache is out of control in the camera. I look like Yosemite Sam. This house has like a whole cowboy theme. It's like over the top theme. It's super cozy though. It's very like a girl definitely decorated the shit out of this house. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Let's go take a look at Toshi and Turbo and then XLM. Toshi. Actually, let's pull out the right chart. Oh, I haven't looked at this. Okay, so Toshi looks like it's clearly in some kind of bull flag, kind of triangle formation situation. Let's see if I can suss this out. Yeah, actually, that looks great. Toshi looking good. I would like to see where it's at as far as CoinMarketCap goes. And then Turbo. Oof, Turbo's doing exactly what I said it was going to do. I said if we didn't break up, it's going to break down. And it could potentially, if it fails this bounce, then it's going to break below, retest, fail, and continue to the downside. Look at that. You can't make that stuff up, guys. I don't know why. For some reason, I have like the Oracle vision or something when it comes to certain altcoins. Kind of freaks me out. So take a look at XLM. It's been a minute. XLM got a pretty decent candle today. 8.22%. So did it flip SUI or did SUI just kind of fall behind? No? What? Look at that. SUI's actually following my line perfectly too. Is it going to do what I said it was going to do? Ooh, let's go take a look at CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap, XLM, Grok 3, Litecoin, Jasmy, usual. That's funny that Litecoin's on here. Let's see, XLM currently sitting at number 13, SUI's number 14. Okay. I'd say like once you get to probably 12, between 12 and 16, I'm pretty sure they all just fight each other until one of them actually breaks into like the top 10. So that's interesting to see though. SUI is slowly getting dethroned. All right, let's go through our charts, guys. Bitcoin dominance at 59.21. Look at that. I called that yesterday. I said, is this a fake out? And it's going to break below and die? I'm pretty sure we're about to enter alt season, guys. It's about to go down. Hoff said, because he never knows what's going on anymore. That's because he never shows up. He's like, he shows up after the daily close contest. He's like, then he just says a number, and then he goes, "Aw, shucks. I missed it." Tyler said, JJ, you're so good at charting, you'd be right 50% of the time. Hell yeah. That's all I need. 50% of the time, it works every time. I'm the guy from Anchorman. 50%. Let's see. Ooh, my chart's freaking out on my laptop. It's scaring me. Okay, I fixed it. Tyler said, yep, alt season February is literally following the script. It is currently January 30th. We got Uno Mas. Uno Mas. Uno Mas Dia. Dea? Dea. Uno Mas Dea. And then, oh, actually, Luna. Isn't it Luna? Uno más día hasta luna. Dude. That's actually sick. Spanish is a pretty language. There's some languages that are just like ugly. Hoff said, darn it. I was looking up that quote from Anchorman. I believe it's 67% of the time. It works every time. Is it 67? I can't type today. 60. Damn it. Damn it. I love lamp. I love lamp. I love lamp. Tyler said, I'm telling you, this is either going to go up or down. When it follows my line perfectly, though, I mean, you got to give me credit. Hold on, I'm going to be really intimate with the camera right now because it's a little free. What if I can just take you guys? I can just take you guys. You guys can get real close. We can do the stream like this. You guys want to see my crooked nose? Make it really awkward. What about the hairline? Ooh, maybe we'll get a little preview. Are you ready? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right. Enough screwing around. Hoff said, my favorite quote from a comedy movie, Talladega Nights, when he's like, you know, sometimes won't you let me win then? What? When he's like, you know, sometimes won't you let me win? Then how am I going to win? I think he messed that up. Nothing wrong with silver? Are you okay? I think Hoffs is losing it. All right. ETH got above 32.28. Getting a little pumpy. Looks like we got a little W set up on ETH. Sol. Maybe a W on Sol as well. A little fake out to the downside. But it does kind of look like it's trying to give up right now. Maybe it needs one more touch. One PP touch. Talladega Nights, I think my favorite quote is, I don't really know what to do with my hands when he's doing the interviews. And then I also like, I'm Ricky Bobby, and if you don't chew Big Red, then fuck you. Tyler said, damn, we even have the same nose with the dip on the tip. Dip on the tip. I'm alarmed at how similar we look, Tyler. I thought I looked like Charles. My nose is crooked. I'm surprised no one's noticed it yet. That's actually why I put the camera on an angle. Like, I'm not joking. Also, my head looks bigger when you look at it straight on. But my nose is, like, noticeably crooked. I'll save that for a members-only stream, though. Everyone in the chat right now is just a channel member. Guys, don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for joining. Happy Thursday. Hoff said, you haven't seen Talladega Nights? I just quoted it. What are you talking about? Can you look at the fractals, see if anything has diverged? Yes, I can. Tyler said, all jacked up on Mountain Dew. That is a good one. I like it when they just tell the grandpa off. Total 3. Getting a little bouncy. Broke above 1.03. What did I say? I bet you tomorrow we're probably going to close right around 1.02. I bet you that's what's going to happen. Unless it gets a little more bullish. This might be a little pumpy before the pumpy. The fractal, I guess my biggest thing is the fractal between Total 3 and Bitcoin. So I'm going to take that fractal. Nope. I'm going to take that fractal from this big red candle and go to today. Copy, delete, go to Total 3, paste. Oh boy. Here we go. Yep. Look at that. It's freaking identical. Are you kidding me? Stop it. Stop that right now. Guys, really quick, I'm gonna put it in the chat. Go vote for my mom's dog, please. Because she's kind of freaking out. She's like, we're in second place. There's 5 minutes left. If you have a Facebook, go and vote for my mom's dog. Whoever votes for my mom's dog is a legend. I mean, you guys are legends anyways. You guys have been like keeping the dog in like first place this whole time. All right, I lost my mouse again, so bear with me 1 second. I gotta unplug it and plug it back in. We're back. We're back. Okay. Yeah, the fractal, the Bitcoin fractal, literally identical to Total 3. Like, it's ridiculous how identical this is. I guess maybe it's not actually. Maybe Bitcoin's up a little bit more. Yeah, I think Bitcoin's a little more bullish than Total 3. Getting a little spicy. Yep. Interesting. Okay. So there's some deviation there. Cardano, currently down 1.57%, inching its way up, laddering its way up at 94 cents right now. I want to see this break back above $1 and hold it. SNEK, currently down 1.57%. I want to see this get back above 65 or 65.5 and hold it. XRP, very sideways, super duper choppy. HBAR down 1.64%. This thing's also, I mean, it's trying to ladder up. The upwards momentum part isn't really there. SUI, getting a little bit pumpy. I think SUI's going to do this because this is what it did last time in the same exact pattern. I think this is literally what it's going to do. And I don't know if it's going to happen this amount of time. Maybe it happens a lot faster. Maybe it does one of these and it goes up sooner. But I think this general 1-2 dip situation is going to play out. Renders at $5.87. It did get a bounce off of 5.23, so we're looking good right there. Polkadot currently at $6 right now. Nice little W setup on Polkadot. Want to see this continue to the upside. CAS also chilling. I want to see this thing prove to me that it's actually worth buying. Avalanche has me a little bit worried. I'm hoping this is just a little fake out of the downside. I really am. Chainlink's been holding up great. It didn't even go down to 21. Found some kind of support at 22, I guess. Doge, chilling. I was waiting for Doge to do the whole reversal thing, but it looks like we're just getting 3 hits to the downside. Potential setup. We'll see what happens. It's got kind of like a little flag thing happening. Everything has that right now, though. Ondo got super duper pumpy. Little fake out to the downside. Broke back up. Looking good. Arrow down 2.25%. I don't know where this fractal's from. But is this what's going to play out? I don't know. Yeah, this fractal's from back here. Okay, so this is just a concept, an idea. I think this is what actually I was looking at when the stream got cut off yesterday for the 2nd time in a row. Tyler said, I have no one else to show this dog to. It's double votes anyway, so technically today you're getting 2 votes in, so it's appreciated no matter what. You guys are legends. No matter what, you guys are legends. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know. This is just a concept for Arrow based on what's happened previously. I'm kind of hoping it just does, I don't know, this. That looks like a possibility. I kind of like that too. So we'll see. See what comes of it. Polygon down 0.58%. This is the one with all of these fractals. So Polkadot, Near, Avalanche, and ETH, all the identical fractal. Literally blowing my mind right now. I actually need to publish that on Twitter because that's crazy. Like, actually blew my mind when we figured this out yesterday. Near, I mean, same as Polygon right now. Chili's. Silver actually looks great right now. Nice little uptrend on silver. I don't even know what to do with it. Little woo. It's kind of repeating the same thing that it's been doing. Eventually, though, hopefully it does this longer bit and gets a little bit higher. MicroStrategy got a little bit choppy today. DXY, choppy. NASDAQ, choppy. And S&P, choppy. I think there's a lot of indecisiveness right now in the market because of the current administration making moves. Everyone's kind of in a wait-and-see situation. Vahid said weird fractals on ETH, Avalanche, etc. Yeah, dude, those fractals are weird. They're all identical. Literally identical. We pulled this up yesterday. I don't know if you were here, Fahid. Polkadot is the yellow one. Near is the pink one. Avalanche is the bluish one. And ETH is the purple one. and they are all like 98% identical. I don't know if it's a liquidity thing, a market maker thing. I have been seeing a bunch of stuff, people talking about Binance sending a crap ton of money to, well, I think it's like Wintermute or something, some specific market maker. Billy said, yo, what's going on, Billy? Smash the like button on your way in. Go vote for my mom's dog, please, if you have a Facebook. The vote ends in 1 minute. Oh, no, okay, never mind. The vote is, I mean, it's new. There's 6 days left for the top 5 currently, so. And I lost my mouse again. 1 second. Okay, back in business. Tyler said, hurry, check pin link and news. I gotta go back to work in like 20 minutes. What do you mean 20 minutes? That's a long time. Oh my gosh, pin link's way down here. It's down 3.59% today. Currently trading at $1.24. Look at that. It looks the exact same than it did last time we looked. Let's go see if there's any news though, because sometimes there is. Pin link news. A huge month coming up for Pinlink in February. Here's what we've got cooking. So we know all of this stuff. We've been going over it every single day. They partnered with OpenServe to deliver fractional ownership of AI agents. We're delighted to announce that Pinlink is partnering with OpenServe AI to offer users the opportunity to gain fractional ownership of revenue streams created by OpenServe AI agents. That's actually cool. I like this AI revenue stream setup, because this might be the future, man. It really might be. This is the concept that we've been talking about for forever. Setting up your own AI agent, like giving it, I don't know, like a freaking Cash App or a bank account, giving it something and telling it, like setting its sole purpose is to make money legally online. Give it all the information that it needs to do that. Give it the money that it needs to start something up, and then just tell it to go. Say, here's your budget is $400. I want you to start a successful online business with the sole purpose of making $8,000 a month in profit, and see what it does. I think that would be so awesome. Tyler said, now gotta leave like right now and won't be back on for 20. Oh, that's such a weird time frame. You get like random 20-minute spurts of work. Billy said, hey JJ, speaking of near, can it beat last cycle's $20 all-time high? That's a good question. Pinlink, other thing, MineFi, groundbreaking financial model being pioneered by Pinlink, merging decentralized mining infrastructure and with advanced yield strategies. Unlike traditional DeFi and CeFi, MineFi unlocks the full potential of something. Let's go take a look at Near and see if it has inflated. So here's what I'm going to do, Philly. I want to go to historical coin market cap chart. I'm going to go to Near on the daily, and I'm going to figure out what day that $20 previous all-time high was. Looks like it was on January 15th, 2022. So we want to find 2022. And we want to find January 16th. Perfect. And then we want to find Near. Right here, Near Protocol. So their market cap was 12.3 billion. And their circulating supply was 614 million. Now, how much is circulating today? 1.17 billion. So we need to do 1.17 billion, which is what? 1,170,000,000 divided by, what was the other one? 614. I'm going to do 615 million. So they've inflated their supply by 1.9. So in order for them to get to that $20 price tag, they need 1.9 times this. Times 1.9. $23.4 billion. Near's market cap would need to get to $23.4 billion, and their current market cap is 5. What is it? 5 point 5.37. 5.37. 23.4 billion. Divided by 5.37 billion. So they would need to get a 4.3 times their current market cap. And right now, 23.4 billion. Right now, 23.4 billion would put them at number 10 or number 9 currently. So I don't think it's unreasonable. I think it's going to take a lot, though. Because where are they at right now? 4 billion. Near's all the way down here at number 28. They need to bust their way. Like, SUI's having a hard time even getting near the top 10. And SUI's been killing it. Absolutely killing it. Same with Hedera and freaking Stellar. Killing it. They're not even anywhere near the top 10 in comparison to everything else. Like, Stellar's at 12. Stellar needs to do 3 times this in order to get to the top 10, in order to breach the top 10. So I'm not saying it's impossible. It's going to take a lot, though. Like, Near's going to have to show the F up and say, this is what we're doing. And everybody's going to have to go, oh my gosh, that's amazing. Go buy Near. And then they're going to have to pump up those numbers, man. Those are rookie numbers. So to beat it, they would need to breach into the top 10 right now. It's not impossible. I personally won't be betting on that specifically. Philly said, JJ, I voted for your mom's dog like 3 weeks ago. You get to vote every single day, Philly. You get 1 vote per day. Tyler said, yes, LOL. Gotta go be right back, hopefully. Okay, enjoy your 20 minutes of hard labor. Or whatever it is that you're doing, Tyler. 20 minutes of work. That's such a weird time frame. Is he like, what if he's like massaging people's feet? Just something really obscure. What do you do for 20 minutes? I'm Tyler. I'm working, and it's only 20 minutes of work each time. With like little random spurts of time off. 20 minutes. It's gonna be something weird like foot massage or something, right? Alright. Let's see. What else do we want to look at, guys? That was a good question, Philly. Good question. Bitcoin's currently pulling back, hitting some lower liquidation points. We'll see what comes of that. Let's see. We got 8 people watching, guys. Don't forget to smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for joining. Happy Thursday. Ooh. I got a little tickle in my throat. I think it's because I got a fan on in here. Whew. Look at a little coffee cup that they have here. This little gnome. It looks kind of like me. Like if my beard was white and I had a beanie covering my eyes for some reason, like Bird Box. I'm gonna pass out tonight, man. I'm so tired. Let's see. Philly said, JJ, was that last $20 price legit? It looks like a scam wick, sort of. It looks like a fast uptick, then fast drop. No, actually, it was not like that at all. It stayed there for a couple of days. Let's go take a look at that. Let me actually go shut this fan off really quick. Give me 1 second. Oh my gosh, that's so much better. Okay, so if we go to Near and we go to the daily chart, and we go back to that day, it was not a scam wick. Well, I guess, yeah, up to 20. No, it really wasn't actually. It stayed there for a couple of days. So it was there on the 14th, 15th, 16th, and 17th. The 17th, it looks like, is when it finally dropped. Actually, you could probably even make the argument for the 13th. So from the 13th to the 16th. So you had 3 full days of that all-time high. And it even wicked up there on April in 2022. So this was a scam wick right here. I don't even know if you could call it a scam wick. It was just a quick wick, if you will. But yeah, daily time frame, you got like 3 or 4 days of $20 Near. So it's possible at that if they burn a chunk of their supply, then it'll be a lot easier for them to get there. Let's see. Arrow's getting a little dumpy. A little dump truck. What else is getting dumpy? HBAR down 2% at the moment. Yeah, everything else is chilling. Bitcoin hit those little liquidation points down there. Let's go update this really quick, see if anything's changed. Sometimes when it gets a little bit bearish like that, some bears open up some crazy shorts, and then market maker, look at that. Look at that. What was I just saying? Come on. So we got a spicy long right here at 103,689. Okay. Let me make this a little bit thicker. And then up here, so it's a little spicy right here, 105,820. That is not on here. Interesting. 105,820. Okay. And then let's see, we still got 105,426. See, these change so frequently. And then we got our entry rate in this little chunk, 105,663. And then up top, see, we got one way up here, 107,162. That one's real spicy up there. And then right here, we got even a little bit more spicy one, or slightly less, 106,689. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So yeah, that reason right there is exactly why we update the liquidation heat map so often on stream. Because once you hit a couple of liquidation points, the whole market changes. Philly said, so what happened? Why did it sell off so quick after $20? It got too high too quick and everybody was like, F, I'm taking profits. Now it went up a lot. I mean, yeah, it was just people taking profits at that point. That's exactly what happened. And I would make the argument that it didn't drop quick. Dropping quick would be like what you said, a scam wick. But it didn't do that. Went up there, chilled there for 3-4 days, and then people started trickling out profits. Did a nice retrace, and then it went back up for one more touch, and then it finally retraced for good. So it was quite chill. It might also, I don't know when they released so much of the supply. I don't know what the release schedule is. I'm not trying to say that anything shady happened, but I would not put it past them to have inflated the supply at $20. Because if I run a protocol and all of a sudden it's like a multi-billion-dollar asset and I have the capability of just changing the rules and like printing $1 billion for myself, I'm doing it. Absolutely. And then I can justify that with like, oh, well, we needed it for marketing or some crap. The Cobra says Sol TA. Let's go take a look at Sol. Sol. So we've been looking at Sol. We were watching a little triangle potential. It looks like this actually ended up being the triangle right here. And it broke down, which is okay. It got like right at the apex of the triangle. Broke down. Now it's got some kind of pattern. We've got this purple trend line, which goes, for points of confluence, we got this right here, here, and then it kind of just used that as resistance right here. So for the purple trend line right now, that's the closest trend line that we have. Let me see if I can find something else that matches better. Okay, so that looks like the resistance. No, that's too sloppy. Yeah, I don't know. I would just go off the purple trend line right now. Sol. I mean, it's just broke all-time highs again. It's done a double tops situation so far. Hit that peak, and now it's chilling down again. I don't know how long it's going to do that for. Oops. I will say Sol has been absolutely dominating the space, so TA on it might be irrelevant. they're making more money than Ethereum on like fees and stuff. And just the amount of traffic, the amount of volume that's going on with Sol specifically because of all the meme coins and stuff is just impressive. So I would not put it past them to not stay down here for too long. I want to see them bust above this, retest, solidify some support, and then continue to the upside, break above the blue trend line, retest, and then continue. That is what I want to see for some healthy upside for Sol. If we break, let's see, look for 230 only if it breaks above this upper trend line. Yeah, I want to see it break above. Oh, what is that from 230? I don't even know. This must be super duper old. Maybe down here. So yeah, I want to see Sol break above this orange resistance line that we've had ever since we got below 240. I want to see it break above 240, hold it, and continue to the upside. Let me actually put that on there. What else you guys got? The Cobra said, thank you, bro. I agree. I don't think it goes below 220. Earned my sub. I appreciate you, the Cobra. Thank you. Smash the like button as well. Yeah, Sol has been killing it, man. Like crazy. I do got to clean up this chart, though. It's getting a little messy, even for my taste. People are going to show up. They're like, hey, can you look at this? And I'm like, yeah. And then they see my chart, and they're like, whoa. I don't know if I want to take advice from this guy. I know I would do that, you know. You get a little, I mean, it gets a little jarring after a while. There's a lot of crap here. There's a lot of crap. Some of the stuff I like to keep, though. Like, if it's like a really good pattern, then I was like spot on. This right here. So Sol broke into this and then just created this insane range. And it just ranged here for forever. And then it finally, it's set up like this triple bottom inverse head and shoulders thing. Broke above that, retested that line, and then used that as a springboard to break new all-time highs. And now it's kind of doing a double bottom, broke all-time highs again, and we got to see what sets up from there. Like the chart patterns, especially if you're trading, like longing and shorting, when it gets into a range like that, beautiful for trades. Let's see. This was a really nice setup too. I don't even know if it was even a range. You kind of had like a, it was kind of a wedge, I suppose. Not a lot of confluence in there for that. Like you got 3 touches to the bottom. A lot on top though. So yeah, you almost had a little wedge right there as well. And then right now, you had a little bull flag. It broke bearish out of the bull flag. But every time I've seen it break one direction out of a bull flag specifically, it's always a fake out. So maybe this is just not the flag. Maybe it's actually this. But we'll see. This is a nice little triangle. This is a fake out to the downside. It's going to set up some bear traps. Maybe it goes a little bit lower. And then everyone's like, oh, I'm going to short this thing. It just broke all-time highs, and now it's dumping. It's time to short. And then it's going to go bam and liquidate every single one of them. That's probably what's going to happen. Not financial advice. Just speculating. Bitcoin dominance at 59.29. This thing has resistance that it's not boding well for Bitcoin dominance right here. A little fake out above, and now it's getting dumpy. I really want to see Bitcoin dominance get its... I just want to see it get dumpy, man. I want to see that thing get wrecked. Bitcoin can still pump when Bitcoin dominance is getting wrecked. It just means more money's going into altcoins. Philly said a couple weeks ago you mentioned in the 400s still possible. I think so, personally. I don't think we've entered the bull market yet. And the fact that Sol is literally making more money than ETH tells me that it should be above ETH. If you think about it, genuinely, let me show you some numbers. ETH fees are like, let's just say on average $25 to transact on ETH. So each transaction, on average, you're paying $25. On Sol, if it's insanely expensive for some reason, let's just say for this example, it's 25 cents. So if you do the math, and Sol is making more money for every 100 transactions ETH does, what is this, 1/100th? Yeah, you would need, I think, 1,001 transactions on Sol. So technically speaking, with this math, with this example math, and this is not even correct, I think that this is probably not even a penny. Let's just say 0.25. So for every 100 transactions on ETH, there's like 10,001 transactions on Sol. In order for Sol to be making more money, because of that huge difference in fees, even ETH charging this insane amount of money for fees, somehow Sol, where they're only making pennies, not even pennies, fractions of pennies per transaction, Sol is making more money than ETH. That tells me everything I need to know. Follow the money. Nobody's using ETH anymore. Even DeFi, it's all going to Solana. TVL, all going to Solana. I don't remember. There was some metric recently. ETH literally just like dropped out of like the top 10 for DeFi, I think, something like that. Some big deal metric. ETH just kind of is giving up. And my favorite thing is the articles are like, Vitalik says that he's going to solve ETH fees and fix scaling. And I'm like, oh, this has to be an old article, right? And I look and it's from like yesterday. I'm like, are you kidding me? How many updates, how many forks has ETH gone through? Remember when proof of stake was going to solve ETH fees and stuff? It didn't. The fees are the same. The fees are literally the same. Who's getting that money? The people staking? It is what it is, said anyone into Frick coin? I actually do have Frick, yes. Where did it go? Oh, it's down 40% today. Shoot. Oh, it was doing so good. I'm gonna hold on to it. I really like Frick. People are taking profits though. So it ran up, and then it did one of these, and then it kind of fizzled out, and then it started to run up again. And then it really, man, 40% sucks. 50% from the high. Yeah, we seem to have some big resistance here at 30. Or 3 cents. Once we break above that, if it breaks above that, then it should be good to go. I like Frick though. Big fan. I think this dude's freaking adorable. Oh, I'm holding 1000%. You loaded your bag today? Nice. I might get some more, honestly. I think I have some Sol sitting around. It's the perfect time to do it. Ooh, dude, they added Suite of Phantom Wallet. Let's go. I do have some extra Sol. Well, let's buy some more Frick. Let's do it. Give me 1 second. Oh, shoot. Okay. Frick. And bam. Transaction confirmed. We now own twice as much Frick. Which wasn't a lot to begin with, but still. It's a big bag for me. Philly said, haven't entered true bull market yet. Meet Kevin says, big crash incoming April, May. Not that his word is gospel. I don't know. He might be right. He might be wrong. I have no idea. February, March is what I'm expecting. Stuff to go crazy. Philly said, Frick coin, never heard of it. Philly, how have you watched any of my streams and not heard of Frick? Philly said, I know I made the right choice by selling half my ETH a couple of months ago and buying more Solana. Dude, for real. Sol has been killing it. Literally breaking. Actually, is there a Sol ETH chart? This will be a sight. Ready? Look at this. Oh my gosh. Philly, you made the right choice, my friend. Look at that. Oof. Would you look at that? Look at this. ETH was like, ho 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 ho. Stupid Sol. You're done. And then Sol was like, I'm sorry. What? That's awesome. Damn. Let's go look at Sol BTC. I think one of my favorite things. I think Greg mentioned something, and then he mentioned something about Sol or ETH or something like that. And then Drew came in and he said, last bull market, ETH didn't have to worry about Solana or didn't have to compete with Solana. And I was like, ooh, you're right. Yeah, Sol Bitcoin right now. Is it doing this? Is it right here? Dude, that would be crazy. Wouldn't that be insane? If it was just in that little accumulation and then it goes pop, pop. Ooh, that would be so spicy. And then you also look at ETH BTC. Wow. Decimated. Why can't I zoom out anymore? What? Dude, this is crazy. So, yeah, 2021. So this is the last bull market right here. We had March and then April, May. And this was the bull market. Then we entered that double top and then the bear market. And we're here right now. For ETH specifically. If ETH does not recover, oh no. The blue trend line. No, stop it. Guys, is ETH done? I might. No, if there's some wicks down here. That would be the biggest fall from grace. Like, you had a reversal candle right here, but damn, it's struggling. Whoa. I need to see ETH get back above this pronto. Otherwise, I'm sketched out. That's sketchy. That is sketchy. Come on, ETH. Whew. Maybe that's why alt season hasn't started yet. People are getting used to the fact that Sol is the captain now. Oh, frick. It is what it is, said frick out. $5 super chat. Appreciate you. It is what it is. Legend. Dave said, I swapped some ETH for SUI today after seeing Phantom Wallet added it. Not sure what to buy. I do like SUI. Billy said, yo, Dave. Dave waved. Dave waved. Waved at Dave. I'm going to drink some more of my chai. I need to get some nasal spray. Dave said, last bull market, all the rugs were on BNB. This time, it's Solana. No different. Boom. It is different, though. Last bull market, BNB was not beating ETH for transaction fees and revenue. It is what it is. Said, do you think the ERC20 coins Jasmine have less upside if ETH does not grow? I don't think so. I don't think ETH's downfall is going to affect ERC20 coins. I would not be surprised if ETH goes the way of BNB, actually, now that Dave mentions it, because BNB, it's still up there. It's in the top 10. It's just kind of like chilling sideways. Every once in a while, it has like a nice growth candle, but I'm not saying it's dead. I'm just saying it's going to get dethroned. If it's by Sol or XRP, one of the two is going to do something better. What is the bullish case for ETH?
people use it again. Big freaking deal. What's the bullish case for Sol? Meme coins, casino, DeFi, cheap fees. Everything that ETH isn't, which is like all of the good stuff in crypto, Sol is. What does XRP have that ETH doesn't have? A gigantic die-hard community, and they won against the SEC. I don't know if you guys noticed, Vitalik does not like the current United States president. He's kind of a weenie. I'm just saying. And Donald Trump did not launch his meme coin on ETH or BNB. He launched it on Solana. So, follow the money. Like I said, though, the fees are the biggest thing for me. The fees, the revenue. Sol has consistently, I think for like 2 years now, honestly, beat ETH on revenue. And that tells me everything I need to know. Why would I go to ETH and pay $50 to move my money around each time I wanted to move my money around? That's not freedom. Dave said Trump is stacking ETH. I wonder why. Maybe Vitalik's going to freaking fix it. Trump's not stacking ETH. World Liberty Financial Wallet is stacking ETH, which is pretty sure that's Eric. Let's be honest. Hoff said, but why has Trump bought a lot of it? I don't know. Maybe he's gonna use it to buy something else. That'd be freaking funny. What's gonna happen if he converts all of his ETH to Sol? How freaking funny would that be? The final nail in the coffin. Just loading up an ETH, and everyone's like, "Oh, he's loading up an ETH. Look!" And then it's Sol the next day, and everyone's like, "Where'd the ETH go?" He had $20 million in ETH. Now he only has $20 million in Sol now. Philly said, JJ, I haven't Venmo'd you in a while. This isn't much, but you do a lot for us. And you do a shit ton of lookups for me. You didn't have to do that, Philly. I appreciate you. Go vote for my mom's dog. If you vote for my mom's dog, that's just as good as a Venmo. Thank you so much, though, Philly. Absolute legend. Slipline 4th Recon said, this stuff is lame, but tell me about IOTA. Okay, I don't know much about IOTA, but when the whole quantum computing FUD was happening, and they were like, there's a new chip, Google made a new chip, quantum computing is going to hack Bitcoin. I just did a quick Google of quantum resistant blockchains, and the first one that came up was IOTA. That's all I know about it. I can look at the chart though and give you some TA. It looks like you had a decent rise up and then a little retrace, and you wanted to see something hold. It looks like actually you got a pretty decent support here. 25 has not gone below that yet. Even 26. So it might not even be that. You got like a proper ascending trend line set up. So you're currently trading kind of sideways and up very slowly, but it looks good. Is there any divergence anywhere? So right here you had bullish divergence. Beautiful setup for bullish divergence. And from there, if you would have bought right there, I usually try to give it some leeway because you don't know it's bullish div until it actually starts to react. So let's go right here. Let's say you bought right here and you watched it retrace and you held, and then you rode it up 30% right there. Beautiful setup. Bullish div. Doesn't always play out, but if you can wait for that solidification right there, you get your reaction level. As soon as it reacts right here, you could have bought right there, hold through the retrace, and then sell when you're double digits. Not financial advice. That's how I trade when I do trade. But I use very, very low leverage. If you guys are interested, there's some links in the description. BitUnix and OurBit, both non-KYC leverage exchange. Just be careful. Don't trade more than you can afford to lose. You got a little W setup right here. It didn't quite play out. It did break above for a moment though, but it didn't go anywhere out of that right now. I think we're kind of just waiting. Every chart looks the same right now. This right here is identical. Every single chart has this. The fast dump, the little bounce, continuation, and now we're retracing again. I think we're just trying to see where that support comes in on every project. So outside of that though, I don't know much. A lot of green dots on Fu Manchu. Last time this happened was back here. So is that going to play out again? It looks like we're just maybe due for some more chop. Because all these green dots just kind of resulted in like a little boop like that. So maybe, yeah, maybe that's what plays out. Keeps chopping and going up. Looking for some bullish price action next month though. Jake said, and we're dumping. JJ, can you help me figure out a good price to buy ICP? Yes, I will take a look at that. Giovanni said, HBAR quantum chip resistant too. Nice. Slipline 43con said, when quantum computes release something, won't they be able to hack all coins on any network? Allegedly. Philly said, Dave, that's so true. A couple years ago, I had a lot of stupid memes on BNB, and I got out of them with a decent profit before they rugged. JJ, it's okay. I don't mind throwing you a few bucks every so often. Your lookups help me more than you realize. Thank you, Philly. That means a lot. Genuinely. I appreciate you. Yeah, Slipline. So with the latest one, everyone was like, oh my gosh, this chip's going to end crypto. And I believe that the concept is not that they can hack the crypto themselves, it's that they can hack the wallets, which would kind of deem crypto obsolete because every single wallet has like a 12 or 24 word seed phrase. It doesn't matter if you make it 1,000 words. Quantum computing would just be able to try every single possibility, and then eventually they'd be able to get in. So, but it wouldn't just be crypto. Quantum computing would end online banking, anything like that. I guess with crypto is just the easier thing to like steal, probably. Because, I don't know, it's cryptocurrency. It's not like legal tender in the United States. You know, the government's not going to go after you because you stole some Bitcoin from some random grandma, you know, who knows. Slipline said IOTA has 80-digit passcodes. Yeah, see, that's quantum resistant. Ajax said XPR network. Have you heard of that one? I have actually. I forget the name every time. I can't type today. Wow, that took me forever. XPR, what is it? Damn it. They're not going to tell me the actual name? Proton. There it is. Yes, I remember Proton from last bull market. And I feel like part of them kind of played off of the XRP ticker. People like the X stuff when they figure it out. Blockchain for everyone, powerful compliant. We just looked at this the other day too. Somebody mentioned it. They got a bunch of stuff going on. They got an exchange. It's kind of like a new L1. Or I guess not new. New is probably the wrong word. I don't know. Metal X trading. Milk Road. That's funny. Powerful SDK. Proof of stake blockchain. Leverage cutting edge web assembly. Yeah, I like Proton. Fiat on-ramp. Really? Direct fiat deposits to XPR network with metal pay. Ooh. I like me a good on-ramp. That's actually sick. They got OTC as well? What? I might have to look a little more into that. What else was I going to look into? Somebody asked something else, I think. ICP, that's right. I got to look into ICP. Philly said it's Philly, let the man buy ICP. Josh Johnson said, look at this. 2 JJ's in crypto. Good to meet you. Nice to meet you, Josh Johnson. My initials are JJ as well. Ajax said they rebranded to network now. I just came across it today. Interesting stuff. Billy said, Jake, I won't tell you what to do, but pick another coin, buy SUI on ICP. Let me look at ICP for you before Philly ruins it. Dave said, I watched something today about a wallet that if it gets hacked, they can only send crypto to addresses that you added to the wallet. Can't remember the name. I'll look into it. Billy said, Dave, that would rule. Yeah, I think they just got to kind of solve the wallet issue. Honestly, but maybe, I don't know, maybe quantum computing would be able to like mine Bitcoin really easily as well. Maybe that's another issue, but I know that the wallet is the main concern as far as I'm aware. So with ICP, you have this accumulation zone in between 6.6 and 8.8 that you've been dancing around in. It's become like a thing. It's a range for sure. You danced around in there, you broke up for a second, failed, danced around some more, finally broke up, failed again, danced around some more, got support right here, broke up, down, and finally broke up, found support outside, continued to the upside. You had a lot of support at 11, and then it broke below, back above, failed, and then finally retested and got resistance at 11. It could not get back above it. Came back down here to kind of re-ask for permission to continue to the upside in our little accumulation range right here. Rode the top, grabbed some liquidity on the inside, and now hopefully what you're looking for is a hold above 8.8 and continuation. Your main thing is to get back above 11 and continue to the upside. So I would say anything in between 6.6 and 8.8 is a good buy. In my opinion, based on the chart, not financial advice. I don't know if it's going to break below that. I don't know. It has not broken below that yet. So it looks like a good spot to buy. If I was looking to buy this, that's where I would consider. Now, back to what Philly was saying. I don't have a problem with ICP. I don't like how they launched. They came out of nowhere, and then all of a sudden they were in the top 10. Literally no one knew what they were. They launched like immediately listing on every single exchange, and then they were in the top 10 out of nowhere. And Toncoin did the same thing. And you can manipulate your supply and your price and make it look like you have a 7 to 10 to $20 billion market cap asset when you control majority of that asset. Toncoin did that. They actually changed their circulating supply several times. That's why CoinMarketCap finally like got a little fed up, and they like put a little asterisk saying like, we don't, this is self-reported because something shady's going on. ICP, I don't think ICP did anything like that as far as like changing the circulating supply goes, but I do think that there was some what's it called, some venture capitalist situation where they paid all of these exchanges for instant listing, and then they probably either launched at a really insane valuation or launched it quietly and bought it up to that insane valuation, and then everybody else got bullish and they were like, oh my gosh, did you see this ICP thing? They launched down here, they controlled by this whole thing up to like $20 billion, and then everyone's like, holy crap, I gotta buy this ICP, and then it does this. Maybe it even goes a little bit higher, but this whole time they're selling, goes a little bit higher, they're selling, and then it drops, and it's a bear market, and they just made a crap ton of money because they were able to manipulate an asset to the point where people started to buy it. And again, this is all speculation. It's just my theory. I could be full of crap. Maybe it was just a super successful project. But it just seems sus to me. When something comes up that fast out of nowhere, there's usually something else going on. But they stuck around. They haven't rugged. Giovanni said all-time chart of ICP is hilarious. Let me go look. Oh my gosh, yep, this is exactly what I was talking about. See, they launched it way up here, came out of nowhere, and then they just sold. What the hell? What? Stop. I mean, I will say this, I don't know if you guys can tell. There's kind of bullish div. Like if you don't actually measure and you just see the prices going down and the RSI is going up, that's bullish divergence. That is a crazy chart though. What the heck? Wow. But I mean, it's oversold at this point. Like the legacy chart is definitely oversold. Let's see. Billy said, Dave, that would rule. Hoff said, I have ICP. Billy said, Proton XPR, right? That's a blast from the past. Remember multivac? I do remember multivac. Yeah, that is a blast from the past too. That's why I like the historic snapshot, Philly. Go to coinmarketcap.com/historical and just go to the last bull market, man. Like January, February, March 2021. Right here, let's go to like March 14th. Look at this. Look at the top 10. Bitcoin, ETH, Binance, Tether, Cardano, Polkadot, XRP, Uniswap. Uniswap was in there. Litecoin was in there. Chainlink was in there. It's not that different, actually. Theta. Crypto.com coin. VeChain was number 20. FTX hadn't rugged yet. Look at that. That's funny. EOS was not a laughing stock. Look at IOTA's in here too. Tron was number 29. Chili's was number 30. What? Whoa. Tezos, Neo, Huobi, HBAR was number 39. Look at that. Look at how much this stuff's changed. That's so crazy to think about. Near was number 47. The stupid Unis, said Leo. Freaks me out. Engine existed. I think they still exist, but it's just funny to see. Yeah, the historical snapshot's very interesting to look at. Let me go back to the chat. Tyler sent it back. What's going on, Tyler? Tyler, what do you do? I'm speculating so far that you're like a foot massager with your little 20-minute increments. Jake said, Philly, do you like XLM and HBAR? Tyler said, it's literally moving up and down in like 30% intervals. Check out my DeFi coin. All right, yeah, I'll take a look. Hoff said, I most certainly own it. What are you talking about, Hoffs? Oh. Dave said, I sent the YouTube video about the wallet to JJ's Telegram. Not sure what timestamp they were talking about it. Billy said, what the hell? How can you fake the circulating supply? You don't fake the circulating supply. You just change it. Like if you burn a chunk, then you can tell CoinMarketCap, hey, this is no longer circulating. And then as long as they can see it on chain, then you're good to go. You can also inflate. Like you can add to the supply of a coin. Dave said, I was listening to it while getting ready for work this morning. Philly said, Dave, can you post a link here too? He should be able to. Braxton Hawkins. Tyler said, AMP is going to make biggest comeback ever. Braxton said, you think Trump would ever bounce back up? It seems like most people in crypto think it's a scam and avoid it entirely. It's low right now considering buying. Let's go take a look, actually. That's a good question. You're talking about the official one? I could see it going back up in the future. I will say, though, treat it like the DJT stock. Like, this thing went crazy, and then it chilled out. Look at this. Went up to 77. My boss bought 10 shares of this up here. He was pissed when it did this. Oh, my gosh. Literally, like, the next day, it went down to $20. I was like, he called me at, like, 6 o'clock in the morning. He's like, how do we buy DJT? I was like, I can buy it right now for you. And he sent me the money and I bought it. And then like the next day it did this. And I was like, uh-oh. He's like, why is it? How bad is it? And I was like, it's bad. But it's not a bad play. Genuinely. If you do buy it, just expect, it might go down. Like legit. It might go down some more. But like you said, it's at a low point right now. And I think it's going to, because it's a meme coin, it's literally a meme coin. I think it's going to play into the presidency. Like if he does some stuff that people love, this is going to blow up. Is it going to go high? It's at 5 billion right now. That's actually quite a lot. So I could make the argument for both sides. I could see this thing retracing to at least 18. I could also see it retracing to 11. See where this confluence is. There's not a lot of like support in this chart because it blew up as soon as it launched. It was an official meme coin from the president. But you got this confluence right here, this price action, and then this price action right here. And where it's sitting right now is because of this. There's liquidity there. That shows like people were buying and selling at these price levels. And it looks very uniform. So right now you had your support at 32. You broke below that. You found support at 25. Nice psychological number. It's still trading at 25. And you get 3 hits to the downside. If it holds this, this might be a legit good buy. I don't think it's going anywhere. I don't think they're going to sell their chunk. Honestly, they're probably going to hold on to it. And then in 4 years, when his presidency is over, maybe they sell it. I don't know. I have no idea what they're planning on doing. No freaking clue. I don't know anything about this thing. Don't know anything about the tokenomics, distribution, none of that. The fully diluted value is $25.3 billion, which means majority of it's locked up or something. It only has 590, so it's got 10% liquidity, which is not bad. Is that 10%? Yeah, 10% liquidity, which is actually really good. Problem is this right here. This is, I'm assuming, locked, and that's why the fully diluted value is 25, because 20 of it's right here. And why the market cap's only 5 billion. That's exactly what's going on. So this has to be locked, like on-chain locked or something, in order for DEX Screener to report it that way. But yeah, if it's not a bad buy. If it does break below 25, maybe look for 18, and then if it breaks below that, look for 11. It might chill for a long time. It might not, though. It might explode. Like Trump might do something crazy tomorrow, and everybody's like, "Oh my gosh, he's a legend, he's a hero," and then they send this thing flying. It's one of those coins that's kind of it's like a wild card. That's what I would call it. Tyler said, I work at a paper factory, like The Office. Jake said, I was thinking Trump and Melania coin left bad taste in people's mouths because they basically crashed meme coins. I actually thought it was kind of funny. Like legit. I think that shit's hilarious. Philly said, Tyler, like making paper from trees? JJ, what's Multivac doing now? Braxton said, I could see that. I'm wondering if after the fallout of Trump coin, that there will be some opportunity in the lows. Maybe. Like for real. Tyler said, as the paper is made, I'm unloading it into our warehouse. Fills up a belt, then I unload the rolls. Takes about 20 to unload and 20 to 30 minutes to fill back up again. Nice. Ryan, Millennial in Asia, said Lo-Fi on SUI is related to the Ponk team. Axel on SUI is related to the Myro team. Blub on SUI is just an OG SUI meme and builder. It's like the Toshi on SUI. I actually really like that input because I like the SUI ecosystem. Billy said, Jake, XLM, nah, HBAR, 100% definitely a good buy. Jake said, sorry, one more request, haha, could you help me find buying price for XLM, not financial advice-wise? I will take a look at that for you, yes, Tyler said. I'm hoping it falls to 15, and I'm buying in. Jake said, dang, Philly, you don't like XLM either? Tyler said, Pinlink has the same graph as Trump, LOL, so hopefully it tanks like Pinlink, and I'll buy in. Philly said, Jake, not really. It's always a weak mover for me. I don't try to get many tokens. I stay holding 12 to 16. I like that. Philly's got a plan. Braxton said, I'll buy half of planned investment tonight, and then if it drops lower tomorrow, I'll put the rest in, or just decide to avoid from there. They say it's locked up until April. Oh, okay, interesting. Lord Patrick said, hi from Canada. Thumbs up. Hello, Lord Patrick. XRP, I'll take a look at XRP for you. And then Tyler said, yes, Philly. Okay, so let me take a look. Hold on. I got to look at XLM for Jake, and then I will take a look at XRP for you. XLM buy. See, XLM and XRP actually, because they do move together, believe it or not, are going to be a little bit harder because of how bullish they are. So XLM had kind of a triangle situation. I don't know if this was even relevant, but it did bust out of this, rode the top, and then it used that as a springboard. And now it's currently been sideways. Literally accumulating in this little zone. So what I want to see is a reaction here. What's going on? Oh, it's in this one. Because right now, it seems like it's kind of locked in this little area. Is it going to break up or down? What's XLM look like, actually? Because they are related. Or XRP, I'm sorry. So XRP went up higher. This is a situation. They have the same chart, only XRP's does this. It's up higher than XLM. So a good buy. Honestly, I don't hate where it's at right now. If it continues to like hold its levels, there's a lot of volume right here. This little fake out to the downside, little double bottom, it immediately, you got your double bottom, and then it immediately broke back above 38. So it's trading in between 38 and 52 pretty religiously. So I would say anything below 43 is a decent buy if you have conviction in this. If it does break this level though, if it does lose that, you're looking for support at 32 for sure. Then if it breaks that, 25, and then if it breaks that, probably 20. It's probably just going to get psychological at that point. 0.2, I would just go 0.25 here. So yeah, just watch these psychological levels, because that seems to be where all of that price action is coming from. You definitely want to hold 32, and by hold, I don't mean like if it comes down here and it breaks that, immediately sell everything and bail out, because it might, like it did that right here. If you would have done that, then you would have screwed yourself. It can break that level and rebound. It can break that level and trade below it for a minute and then come back up. You got to kind of play it by ear and pay attention. Set stop losses, set some buy orders, do whatever you got to do. Don't trade with more than you can afford to lose. But if you lose this level and you come down here, look for support. If it breaks below it, look for resistance and continuation to the downside, or break back above and then potential inverse head and shoulder setup. There's a bunch of stuff that can happen. Right now, it's trading in a really nice range in between 38 and 52. And that is a big range. I will admit that. That is a huge range. Yeah, 35%. That's crazy. But I mean, it's got a lot of price action here. All of this, it barely broke above this. This was like an anomaly. People were getting too bullish. And then this was an anomaly. People were getting too bearish. Somebody else asked for XRP. Let's go take a look at XRP. So XRP is very interesting. Very similar to XLM, but the price is higher. You got your same little rectangular zone kind of setup, but I guess it's tighter here too. I would go like this. So back here, we spotted, so my original thought way back here is probably like December 14th. I was like, well, look at this. This is kind of a flag. And that was not the case. But at the time, I measured the flagpole, and I did this and this. And that's what these two lines are, short and long. And I put them up here, and I was like, here's my target. My bearish target is 320. And turns out the flagpole was right, because we had a giant bull flag right here. We traded in that range for quite some time. Eventually rode the top, broke above, retested, textbook, and then bam, shot up to 340, which is the current all-time high and previous all-time high. And that is just in between my 370 target and just above my 327 target. So played out perfectly. Now it's probably potentially doing the same exact thing. Like I can just copy paste this, I'm sure. And it might be entirely relevant later. This is kind of what I think Sol is doing as well. So right now, this is potential setup. Not financial advice again, but history rhymes. There's no confluence for this bottom right here. This is not enough confluence for this bottom trend line. So I'm just going to have the top trend line right now. Get rid of the bottom one. And we'll see what happens. Right now, you got some overhead resistance. and it's trying to work through that. If it can break above it, retest, solidify, basically ask for permission to continue to go up, then look for a struggle at 340. It's going to struggle at 340 until it breaks and retests and continues, if it's able to do that. So you basically want to get above 315, 320, and hold that, and then use that as your springboard to get above 340. Because 340 is the all-time high, like all-time high right now. That being said, you got some bullish div right here. Very nice bullish divergence. Price going up, RSI going down. That is the right kind of bullish divergence that you want to see. I don't remember if it's hidden or not. It doesn't matter. Bullish divergence is bullish divergence. So, your potential right here is probably the price to chop up while the RSI chops down. That's what you want to see. All right, let me catch up on the chat. Jake said I just smashed the like. Appreciate you, Jake. Lord Patrick said thank you. Yeah, no problem. Tyler said, hey, bitch. I want a DeFi coin. Go play with your paper, Tyler. Hey, bitch. All right, let me see. I feel like I'm talking a lot. I'm going to lose my voice. Where the fuck is it? There it is. Jeez, I just slammed my freaking cup down. This thing is beautifully trading in this range. I would go right there. 181. What? That's a crazy range. Are you kidding me? Am I crazy? No, January 14th. Tyler, are you trading this like with leverage? Is this available on anything, any exchange? There it is. Let's see. MXC gate. Crap. Okay, so I mean, if you guys have a KuCoin or MXC account and you can trade with that, maybe you can Bybit. You probably need a VPN, but this, I mean, you might want to look into trading this. This thing ranges like beautifully. You could probably, if I was trading this and I was just trying to open longs and shorts and I wanted to be super duper safe about it, I would just stick with this tight range right here. The second it was at 37, I would open up a long and close once I was up 20%. The second it's at 46, I would open up a short, close once it's at 15. And if you do 2x, 4x leverage, that's 60%-ish, give or take, each trade, which is crazy. That's a lot of money. Like, that'll compound very nicely. Not financial advice. All right, let's see. Billy said, Tyler, how much paper? Dave said, Lord Patrick, 2 Canadians here now. I'm an honorary Canadian. I'm from Michigan. So, I mean, it takes me like 10 minutes to get to Canada. Tyler said, no idea. Billy said, Canada. I love me some Canada. I've been to Montreal over 20 times. Bike tours in Toronto probably 20 times as well. Haven't been to Canada lately, though. It is what it is. Said, do you think Jasmine can hit $1? I need that to quit my job. I will take a look at that. All right, guys. If you said anything else in the chat, you got to catch up. Or you got to repeat yourself, because I'm not going to read all that. Braxton said, I'm sure you've heard of XCN. It had a really nice run recently. Interested to hear what you have to say about that coin. So the leverage, not the leverage, I'm sorry, the yield on Onyx coin is a little suspicious, but it's not overly suspicious. It does not make me think, oh, this is a scam. I honestly like the project. It has not rugged. I know it's been around for a long time. And the yield, I think, is like 30%, which is reasonable. 28.5% to stake. So they got a lot of money in here to hand out. They got a lot of money in there to hand out. I don't know why it's blowing up. I will say it is down significantly from its previous all-time high. And I'm pretty sure that's because of the staking. They distribute a shit ton of it through staking. So I'm assuming what happened was it launched, everybody was like, oh my gosh, Onyx coin. And then they were like, oh, here's some staking rewards. And then everybody was like, oh, free money? Sell. And then it probably got to like here after this scam week. We're just going to ignore that. Probably got to this level. And everyone was like, oh my gosh, this is a scam. People were trying to buy. And then the people that were like, this is a scam, they just sold off. And then we went into the bear market. And the bear market ate it up. They probably also inflated their circulating supply for the distribution, I'm sure. And now they're getting a comeback. Maybe it's fully circulating. Let's actually go see. Right here, coin market cap. Total supply 48.4 billion. Max supply okay, so they have another 18 billion to release, but that's not bad. This is 20, 40, 60, I think 60% circulating out of 50, 30 out of 50. Yeah, 60% circulating right now. So, and I don't know, I'm sure that there's a release schedule for the rest of it. But 1 billion market cap's kind of nothing for this thing. I feel like it could continue. But just exercise caution. It could also have a pretty decent pullback. I really like that volume. I do not like how oversold it is. I will say though, that RSI bouncing off of that 70 level, that's pretty impressive. And the 4 hour, did somebody else ask me to look at something else? I don't remember. I think they did. Hold on. Billy said you absolutely, I do know about that, yeah. Billy said voted for Mama JJ's dog again. Thank you, Philly. What did somebody else? Okay, Jasmine. Let's go see if Jasmine can hit $1. I don't think so. Now, the biggest thing you want to look at when it comes to people saying that, can XYZ hit $1? Is the circulating supply and the market cap. There was resistance and it broke through that resistance. That is actually quite nice. See how it had this resistance, couldn't get above that level, finally broke through it, retested, continued, support, and now we're good to go. That's nice. You want to get back above 39, 0.039. But right now, oof, came back down there to retest, okay. So it's at 3, almost 4 cents. In order for it to get to $1, it needs to do a 25x. 25x current market cap, 1.6 billion. What did I say? 5x? I don't remember. $25x. That's right. Okay. My bad. So times 25. So it needs 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, jeez. Tyler's going to make fun of me. $40 billion market cap. In order to get to $1, Jasmine needs to be at $40 billion market cap. It's almost fully circulating. So that's good. You need $40 billion market cap. And currently, if it were to get to $40 billion right now, that would put it at number 9. It would flip Cardano. So if you think Jasmine can flip Cardano right now, then it could, in theory, get to $1. It is capable of getting to $1 with a $40 billion market cap. That is not unreasonable. Jasmine getting to $1 is more reasonable than SHIB getting to $1. When people say stuff like that, that's like a very TikTok like clickbait. Oh, you could buy $1 million of this coin right now. If it gets to $1, you'd have $1 million kind of situation. That stuff always drives me crazy. You got to do the market cap math, and the market cap math for Jasmine isn't bad. Problem is, I don't think it's ever going to reach $40 billion. That's a ridiculous valuation. This is bull market right here. Last bull market. Let me see, March 14th, 2021. Let me actually go look at total 3 and get the exact date. Let me go to the daily. November 7th, 2021. Altcoins were at all-time high. November 7th, 2021. Wow, look at that. They snapshotted the exact day. So, $40 billion would still be in the top 10. It would be number 9 in last bull market. So just take that into consideration. If you think 20 billion, maybe, let's say 50 cents. Let's say 50 cents is achievable. $20 billion market cap. It would be number 14, number 12, actually. Last bull market. This bull market, 20 billion, would be number 11. Not even this bull market. Today, just right now, would be number 11. 67 for $2. 33. Wow. Has Cardano not inflated at all? What's the circulating supply back here? 35, 185. 30. Wow. Cardano has not inflated at all. That's actually sick. I had no idea. So yeah, just take that into consideration. You always got to do the math with the market cap and all that. And you got to kind of put it into perspective. A big tool that I use is market cap of. And this because of how easy the tool is, it's a little bit easy to get lost and be like, oh my gosh, this is actually possible. So Jasmy with the same market cap as, let's actually go look. What do we think Jasmy is? I think it's better than ICP for sure. So it can get to 9 cents easily. What else do I think it's better than? Jasmy. Well, let's go with Pepe. Why not? Bitcoin Cash. Let's just go top 20. Let's say we think Jasmy can get to number 20. $9 billion market cap. Unis said Leo. No, I'm just going to ignore that one. Polkadot. Let's go Polkadot. So 18, 19 cents. I'd say bull market peak, in my opinion. If I was putting my money in Jasmy, I would cash out at 18 cents. If it got that high. That would be my guess. Not financial advice. Whoa. See what I mean? At Polkadot's all-time high, if Jasmy did what Polkadot did last time, it would be $1.17. So you just got to keep all these things into consideration. You got to do all the math, draw the lines on the charts, talk to all the random YouTubers, get everybody's input, and kind of make your decision from there. Philly said vote. Okay, JJ on DeFi wrapped ETH. What the F is that? Scamwick? You absolutely need a VPN to use KuCoin. If you use the app Super VPN, you can set up a smart proxy where you can set the VPN for a single app only. So you can leave the VPN running all day. That's actually really nice. Philly said Jasmy getting to 40 billion market cap. Oh, come on, stop it. I'm not saying it will happen. I'm saying in theory, it's more realistic than SHIB getting to $1. Like, it's possible. The money exists on the planet for that to happen. Philly said, I don't want to be negative and shit on someone else's coin buys. Jasmy might hit 50 cents next cycle if it doesn't fizzle out and die. And see, I think if it was going to, it would have fizzled out and died after last bull market. Dave said, Shitoshi burned 1 billion SHIB today. Too bad there's 589.5 trillion of them. Exactly. If you burn, that's another big thing to consider. That's why you do the circulating supply math, because the circulating supply can decrease over time as well, which would mean you need a lot less money to achieve all-time high than what they had previously with that much more supply. All right. Let's see. I've been going for an hour and a half. It's getting pretty late. 11:15. Yeah, guys. I think I'm gonna call it. Whew. I appreciate you guys for joining. I may be able to make the daily close tomorrow. We'll see. We'll see how the day goes. But worst case scenario, I will be home like Monday, Tuesday next week. So then we'll be back to our regularly scheduled programming. So I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna call it a night. Happy Thursday. I don't know. Smash the like button. I appreciate you guys for joining. Have a good night.